Rosemount Primary and Infant School in Linstead, St. Catherine marks its 50th anniversary with the planting of 50 trees.
And as the tree grow and flourish, so equally we'd like to see our children grow and flourish into the society.
It also awards several educators, presents scholarships to students, and puts on a motorcade through the streets of Linstead. We will hear from some of the teachers and students who witnessed the first day when the school swung its doors open.
I started when? Oh, you're so bright. Day one.
We will also meet the educational institution's first head boy and head girl. Believe it or not, Rosemount Primary and Infant School in Linstead, St. Catherine is now 50 years old, and that milestone was not allowed to go unnoticed. The school's past students, along with other stakeholders, marked the Golden Jubilee with a week-long celebration from Sunday, April 30 to Saturday, May 6, 2023. A show of reverence, they started it in the church, Linstead Pentecostal.
The 50th anniversary is a milestone year for us as we pledge in this moment in history to continue planning and executing innovative approaches in education to meet the learning needs of our student population.
Malika Sinclair Bailey, who was among the people who addressed the congregation, incidentally, is the first female principal of Rosemount Primary and Infant School. Her predecessors are Donald McNabb, Horace Buchanan, and Derek James. Sinclair Bailey, with delight, congratulated those who have made the 50 years possible.
It is with heartfelt delight I congratulate the entire Rosemount Primary and Infant School community as we celebrate our 50th anniversary. On May 1, 2019, when I was invited to serve as principal, I beamed with excitement to join the team during a time of rebirth and renewal.
There were other speakers at the church service held under the theme dedicated to the future with honor to the past. They included Cardina Clark, who represented Bishop Courtney Golding, chairman of Rosemount Primary and Infant Schools Board of Directors. She encouraged the school to continue imparting quality education and challenged the church to get more children into the sanctuary.
God is in the center of everything.
A past student of Rosemount Primary, Thomas Gordon, who led the celebrations marking the school's 50th anniversary, was also celebrating a milestone of his own, 31 years of marriage to Dolores. The two, standing side by side at the altar, got a special word of prayer sent up for them during the church service.
And I pronounce a blessing upon them, Lord God, that their love will grow stronger, their affection, their desire for each other will blossom even stronger. I pray in the name of Jesus that they will stand with them. Oh God Almighty, be their help, be their strength.
A man of strength indeed, Gordon, who heads the New York chapter of the Rosemount Primary and Infant School Alumni Association, prides himself as being built substantially by the educational institution.
I started at Rosemount School on the first day, 1st of May 1973, and I graduated in 1979. Rosemount has been an integral part of my life, based on the motto, be known by the good that you do. I use that as a guide to my life.
Some of the history-making people who attended the church service included the school's first head boy, Peter Hamilton, and the first head girl, Yvonne Taylor, who visited Jamaica just for the celebration. The current head prefects in the school's 50th year of existence are Daniel Hyatt and Kiara Baldwin.
In 1973, I think, if my memory serves me well, I am the first head girl for this school. I was just living across from the school. Principal then was Mr. McNabb. Then we have Mr. Buchanan. Then I got a scholarship to go to Dintil Tech. And from there, I got married and migrated to Fort Lauderdale.
I was among the first intake in 1973. Also has the privilege of becoming the first head boy. So that is my relationship with the school. I think I might be one of the first students to went back and rejoin the staff to a little bit of teaching as well.
Among other alumni who attended the church services, Herman Williams, who was among the first batch of students enrolled at Rosemount Primary. He, years later, served the school in different capacities, including president of the Parent Teachers Association.
My name is among the first on the register, and I'm really very proud of that. I was very grateful to have been exposed to the training and disciplining we got from Rosemount. I was impressed when we were one of the all-age schools with a full agriculture program, for example. Our athleticism and sporting activities made us famous and popular.
Today has been a very wonderful day. Happy in the Lord. I enjoy every moment of it. I look forward to being here today, and everything has been lovely so far. Bless the name of the Lord. And I'm looking forward to enjoy the rest of the week, because I have an idea of all that's going to take place, and I'm sure I'll be there to enjoy it all. My years of Rosemount has been wonderful, amazing, and lovely, and I enjoy every bit of it.
The second day of the celebration, May 1, was particularly important, partly because it marked exactly 50 years since Rosemount Primary and Infant School started operating. During a special devotional exercise at the school, past teachers shared their experiences.
I started when? Come on. I started when? Oh, you're so bright. Day 1. And I'd like to tell the group that I got this job as a teacher even before the principals. Yes, the ministry, I was out of a job, and the ministry told me, be prepared to come to Rosemount.
I came here in 2007 after being at Nagahead Primary for some 23 years, and I retired in 2019 after being in the classroom for 43 years and 6 months.
Put your hands together for the sir.
I actually spent 23 years here.
Put your hands together.
23 years here. And the better part of my tenure was spent at grade 6. I taught grade 6 class for 14 years. At that time, grade 6 was the key common entrance class. And common entrance was the king of exams at that class. However, I must say that I spent some real good years here, and the memories are very good.
I came here from Charlemont High School, where I was assistant bursar there, and I came and started in the office. Then I went to grade 9 with Miss Miles, and then grade 6, and I spent a lot of years with Miss Dawn at grade 6. And then I went to grade 4, and that's where I retired from, grade 4, and I spent a lot of years with Miss Hammond. Thomas, yes. I loved my children when I was here, and I enjoyed them. They made my day. They made me happy.
Some alumni wore the color of the uniforms they donned during their time as students. The colors used respectively during different periods included blue, burnt orange, and pink.
Roll it over. We are gonna roll it over. I never look behind. House name, my neighbor. We roll it over. Our alumni president, Mr. Thomas Gordon. I can tell you, right across the stage, our alumni president, Mr. Thomas Gordon.
Some past students also used the opportunity to share motivational speeches with the current crop of students.
I left here and went to a high school called Calabar. I think I was maybe the first student that left here and went to Calabar High. And from there to multiple other things. But Rosemount is my foundation that has contributed to all that I have achieved corporately, in the world, in my own life. So one quick message for everybody hearing me today. Whether you're a student, whether you're a teacher, past student, parent, it doesn't matter where you come from. This can be the seed that takes you to an ultimate destination that you possibly can't imagine.
The presentation of special gifts also took place during the devotional exercise. President of the Rosemount Primary School Alumni Association New York chapter, Thomas Gordon, handed over a television set to one classroom and a projector to another. They were requested during Gordon's tour of the classrooms days earlier.
I also went to the grade 6 classroom and we asked what would help, and they said a projector. You understand? But guess what happened? The projector is here and the TV is here, and I'm going to ask Mr. Wayne to come over.
Most of the students returned to their classes, and then it was time to place special focus on the environment, especially the planting of trees.
Today is the tree planting ceremony. Today is the first, as a matter of fact, today is the first. So today, Rosemount turned 50, and we're having a tree planting ceremony. Earlier we had devotions.
We have come to commemorate and remember our days here, and as kids, this institution shaped us what we were going to be in the future, which is now for us.
My name is Clive Barrows. I actually attended Rosemount from between 1975 and 1978. That was what, when the school was started in 1973, so I came to Rosemount 2 years after it started. Spent 3 years at Rosemount Primary. Well, at that time it was Rosemount All Age. Now it's Rosemount Primary. So yeah, we're doing good stuff here. As I said, planting trees you cannot lose. It's good for the environment, you know, they can be fruitful.
I am Colleen Wint, and I came to Rosemount in, I think, 76 from Kingston, Dunrobin Primary School, and I stayed until grade 9. When I graduated, I went to Charlemont.
I didn't want to leave. So even day of graduation back in 1983, I was like, oh my God, do I have to go somewhere else? Because the route to get here, the school environment, my school family over the years, it meant the world to me.
The alumni got support from the forestry department, represented at the location by Palmer, who named the different types of trees that were being planted.
We are planting blue maho, cedar, Honduran mahogany, poor man's orchid, our lignum vitae, and pinkoi.
Symbolism aside, the trees were planted for fruits, shade, and lumber, and there are also other fundamental reasons.
For the environment, we know that it's significant because most of our forests are being removed without being replanted, and we just want some stuff there that we're not going to move for lumber to keep the atmosphere clean. We know that trees clean the air, they give us oxygen and many other good benefits.
We are also looking forward to seeing these trees grow, and as they grow, we would like for them to grow and with the children that are currently hosted at the school. And as the tree grow and flourish, so equally we'd like to see our children grow and flourish.
How are you enjoying the day so far with the past student here?
Sir, I enjoyed the day very good, sir.
The alumni from New York and the local chapter, they have celebrated with us the birthday of Rosemount. This morning at General Assembly, many of them were attired in the uniform of the era they attended Rosemount. Quite exciting. Tree planting was for the second segment of the day. The aim is to plant 50 trees as projected by the alumni. 50 trees to celebrate 50 years that the school would have impacted the community and the surrounding communities.
Children this opportunity. Welcome Mr. and Mrs. Perry and the baby, next Rosemount student. Thank you for coming.
The third day of the celebration, Tuesday, May 2, 2023, belonged to the Rosemount Primary and Infant Schools Parent Teachers Association, PTA. That group hosted a fair on the school grounds as part of the institution's 50th anniversary. The children had a grand time in the bounce about and other inflatables. There was also a lot to eat, from popcorn and ice cream to food such as rice and pork. Some of the parents who spoke with the Beacon said they were happy to be participating in the celebration of a milestone.
I have found Rosemount School as a good school, so I send my two sons at Rosemount School. Alright. The principal, she's a very nice person.
I'm a past student of Rosemount. Was Rosemount all age at that time. And currently I have a student here, my last child. She's currently in grade 3. And I also assist in the infant area because I realize that the school has a vision and I'm willing to work with them.
My son and my daughter, they both attend the Rosemount School. My wife is a past student of the Rosemount School.
I am a past student and also two of my children, they attend the Rosemount Primary and Infant School. I would recommend here, to anyone who wants to see their children excel in their studies, in extracurricular. Let me tell you something, the staff, they are great. The principal, she's doing a great job.
Midway into the week, Rosemount Primary and Infant School made its presence felt in the streets of Linstead with a motorcade. Using pulsating music, dances, banners and a march, participants made it known far and wide that the school is 50 years old. After making the journey down King Street, the procession turned onto Fletcher's Avenue, then onto Grove Road. The group also marched along a section of the Linstead bypass. The schoolyard was the final stop. The next event was Sports Day, the fifth day of activities marking the 50th anniversary of Rosemount Primary and Infant School. Many people showed up in the colours, respectively representing the institution's three houses. They went all out for points in competitions on the school's playing field. In the end, Jaguar was declared the winner and Lion finished second.
Thanks to everyone who made today possible.
With the thank yous out of the way, the people left the venue, many of them anticipating the much-needed rest that they would have gotten the following day, Friday, May 5, which was declared Rest Day. The next event was the fundraising award banquet held on Saturday, May 6 as part of the Golden Jubilee celebration for Rosemount Primary and Infant School. It happened inside the Dintil Technical High School Auditorium in Linstead, St. Catherine. Guest speaker at the event, Sophia Forbes Hall, who is the director of the Education Ministry's Region 6, lauded organizations such as Rosemount Alumni Association for their invaluable contribution to education.
I really want to thank you on behalf of the Ministry of Education for the support that you continue to provide to our schools.
There weren't many speeches, but there were several awards presented mainly to educator extraordinaires who served the school with distinction. The awardee who earned much of the spotlight is the school's second principal, Horace Buchanan. He served the institution for 32 years. Another former principal awarded is Derek James. He served for 11 years, starting in 2007. There was also an award for the school's first female principal, Malika Sinclair Bailey. Her son, Malik, had the honor of making the presentation. The educational institution's other principal, Donald McNabb, passed away. For him and the school's other stalwarts who died, persons at the banquet observed a moment of silence. They also placed a wreath in a section of the venue. Another of the persons who received an award is Veronica Allen, whose contribution to the school spanned 24 years. During her tenure, she served as teacher, vice principal, and acting principal. The school's current vice principal, Suzette Dunn, was also awarded. She has been at the institution since 1996. Another awardee is Jeffrey G. White, who served with the school for 33 years. She, at one point, was vice principal. Another of the stalwarts who also was awarded is Louisa Furtado White, who taught at Rosemount Primary for 33 years. Enid Bandu was also awarded. She gave 22 years of stellar service to the school. Valerie West, who served with the institution for 25 years, was also an award recipient. Another of the awardees is Jennifer Abrams Foster, who spent 22 years in the classroom at Rosemount Primary. Bertha Barrett is also an award recipient. Her service to the school spanned 26 years. Paulette Miles, who taught at the educational institutions for 33 years, was also an awardee. Another of the awardees is Lucy McFarlane, whose 35-year tenure at Rosemount Primary commenced in the same year the school began operating. An award was also presented to Eudine Harris, who did 13 years at the educational institution starting in 2006. Ruth Lynn Richards was numbered among the award recipients. She spent 13 years at the school. The other educators who were awarded are Carmen Waldron Gordon, who served Rosemount Primary for 16 years, Pearl Mary Johnson, 36 years, Lima Thompson, 21 years, and Sylvia Williams Tavares. The presentation of gifts wasn't done yet. This as the Alumni Association gave scholarships to 2 students, each of whom demonstrated great academic performance, leadership qualities, good attendance record, and community involvement. The male recipient is Malik Provost, and the female scholarship recipient is Tenesia Wilson. In addition to acknowledging students and teachers, the Alumni Association also singled out one of its own, Devon Brooks, for high commendation and award. Brooks attended the then Rosemount All-Aid School from 1973 to 1975 before he earned a scholarship to Dintil Technical High School as a footballer. He served as co-captain at Dintil Technical and helped that school to its first Da Costa Cup championship. Brooks also played for Jamaica's national junior football team and later the national senior team. And then it was time to pull the curtains down on the week-long celebration for the Rosemount Primary School's 50th anniversary. Public Relations Officer of the Rosemount Primary School Alumni Association New York chapter, Marcia Harris, did the vote of thanks. She expressed gratitude to all stakeholders who made the occasion a success, and she used the opportunity to invite on stage the executive members of the Alumni Association. They, no doubt, are living Rosemount Primary School's motto, "Be known by the good that you do." On the behalf of videographer Dean Alcott, I am Horace Mills reporting for the Jamaica Beacon from Linstead, St. Catherine.